Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Karaleise. And today we're going to be talking about Scrum, talking about Agile Scrum. We're going to be talking about some of the problems that you guys are having when you're trying to do Scrum and you find yourself just having a lot of problems, right? Just a lot. So today in particular, we're going to talk about the role of the product owner and the issues that you'll have when you don't have a product owner or even a BA who's working as a product owner, right? So we're going to talk about that. But before that, I want you guys to check out my website, karaleise.com. That's where you'll find a lot of new exciting things going on over there. So I have this training hub that I've set up right now. And this is a training hub that has some of my best material available to you. Now, if you think my videos are detailed and I'm giving you a lot of stuff for free, imagine how much more I'll give you if you're paying me, right? So I get into the depths. I give you real world examples. You can do courses on each particular thing that you need help with. And I don't have these in beginner, advanced, or anything like that. I just take you from zero all the way through. So by the time you're done with the course, you know exactly what to do when you get your job, right? So I take you from the beginning, from nothing, from scratch, and I work you through, give you examples, show you how it's done. That way, when you get your own jobs, you'll know what to do. You won't be lost, right? I've put some structure to this in a way that you can understand. And you know my style for teaching, very practical, very, very to the point, very vibesy. You know, I got some culture in me, right? I bring that to you, but I'm giving you practical things. So that is what I will be offering on my website. It's called the Business Analyst Training Hub. It has all these courses on there. Each of these things go into depth for each of them. And any one of these courses will give you so much practice that you know exactly how to do it when you get your own job. But if you really have so much things that you want to learn and you don't want to go buying each individual course by course, then you could get the bundle. So I have a bundle called the Business Analyst Power Pack Training Bundle. And this is everything on the Training Hub. Everything from user stories to requirements to UML to Scrum to all of these things are available for you with detail. And so you can buy that bundle and get access to everything. And every month I put a new course up there. So you're always getting the newest thing, right? So, and it's no additional charge to you. So it makes sense to get the bundle. So go to my website, click on the premium courses link, and it'll take you to the Business Analyst Training Hub, and there you can find lots of great information that will help you excel in your career. Okay, so that being said, let's talk a little bit about the product owner role, right? The purpose of this video was to talk about what happens when you don't have a product owner on the team. What happens? Well, what happens is you will struggle if you're working in Scrum, right? So again, in the Scrum team, we have the product owner, we have the Scrum master, we have the developer. We don't have a BA role per se, but developer could encompass different roles, including QA, including the BA, including tech leads, and so on. So you need someone who's going to function as the product owner. It doesn't mean that their job title says product owner or they, how they've been employed says product owner. But when you form the Scrum team, you need a product owner person. Why? Because somebody has to be responsible. One person, not a team. One person has to be the one to make the decision as to what we work on next. One person has to prioritize what we work on as a Scrum team, right? And the reason this is important is because you need someone who is going to be accountable. You can't have everybody coming up with their own priority. You're going to be in chaos. So where you don't have a designated product owner, you'll have a lot of problems because somebody will start picking what you're working on. It doesn't necessarily mean it's in the order that it should be or that it's solving the problems that you want to get solved, right? So typically the product owner has a pulse on the business and what the other departments need, the support department, the marketing, the sales department, what they need to function. and they understand the customer complaints as well, and they understand the priority and the strategic direction of the company, and so they put all those things together in their prioritization methodology, and they come up with what they need to work on next. What I've found is that sometimes you have the technical leads doing the prioritization, and that is not a good thing. When you have tech leads deciding what we work on, what you'll end up having is you work on a lot of technical things. You work on things that will help the technology team to be better. It doesn't mean it's helping the business to be more successful or the customers to have their problem solved. So you don't want to end up having everything you work on being dictated by dev or being dictated by the person who's most vocal in dev to say, okay, we need to work on this and we need to work on that. It has to be a balance. And this is the reason why the product owner is the best person to prioritize, because they should have the understanding from both sides of the spectrum, whereas tech leads tend to be just on the technical side. Also, when you have techs driving what you work on, you just find that you end up with solutions that are not as well thought out from a business perspective, from a user experience perspective. They may tend to do the quickest thing or the easiest thing to implement, but not necessarily the best thing for the experience of the user. So you don't want to be led by technology. You want to be led by the user's journey. And the persons who best know that are the business analysts, to be honest, but then the product owner would have the authority to help to prioritize that. So how do you work with the product owner as a BA? Well, the first thing is you are the person who will flesh out the user stories and make sure you have all the details in the acceptance criteria. So that's what you should be doing. And then you communicate that with the product owner. Why? Because you want the product owner to be informed so that they can prioritize properly, so that they can know, okay, what's involved in this story, what's involved in the other story, so they can put the right priority because they understand what it does. So your role is to support the product owner. Your role is to provide the details, to do the analysis, to do the elicitation, to understand, to talk with the technical team, uncover the dependencies that are underlying, get all of that sorted out, document that in the user story, and then communicate that with the product owner. And so the product owner can know now what the priority should be based on all of what you would have explained to them. Right? And then you're also going to be working with the whole Scrum team in the sprint planning, making sure that when they have questions, you can answer it, making sure that, you prep for the backlog refinement sessions, making sure that, you have all of these things done. So if you want to have a better experience with your team in Scrum, you need to designate a product owner. And if you don't have the leverage, you don't have the clout, you can't make that decision, you need to start pressuring the people above you who can make the decision to do that, because you will live in limbo land and you'll end up working on the wrong thing, and it'll just be more messy to get things out the door if you don't have one person who is acting as a product owner and who can have the authority to make the decision as to what you work on. All right, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please continue to watch my videos and learn as much as you can. Go check out my website. And if you need consultation, then also book a consultation with me. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.